The material's sturdy and durable, but still a little uncomfortable to wear. He's very busy at the Jiuhua Bureau, so his under armor really should be softer. If only I still had some rouge feathers.
Excuse me, are you Boss Mia, the owner of Mia's workshop? Sorry to keep you waiting. We're from Baiqiao Hall, here to lend a hand.
Ah, thank you so much. No need to call me boss. Mia is just fine.
Mia, your mask looks amazing. I've never seen one like it. Where can I buy one?
Well, I'm afraid they aren't for sale. This mask is actually chroma face paint, so it can't be removed, undone, or sold. Fortunately, it has no other effects.
Huh, that's strange. When I last visited the Wanxiang realm, I didn't see anyone with one of those.
The mask thing is fairly recent. They've only appeared in the past few decades. You must have come here before that. Listen to me rambling. I almost forgot why you're here. Jin must have told you about my request, right?
That's right. If I'm remembering correctly, you need help preparing the hot pot banquet, inviting your friends, and collecting fresh ingredients, right?
Why would you need to call in Baiqiao Hall for something as simple as having friends over for dinner?
Or maybe it's because there's just too much work at Mia's workshop? When every day's busy, people have no time or energy left. It's only natural to need a little help.
That's true. I only mend old things at the workshop each day, so it's not that bad. But it's this workshop owner character that's been troubling me. The friends I want to invite are all old acquaintances. We're all friends, but they're not in the workshop owner's friendship circle. So the Jiuhua Bureau won't allow me to approach them directly.
But it's just a simple gathering with friends. Isn't the Jiuhua Bureau being a bit over the top?
It's because of that horrible curse. One Chroma Face's personal desires can't outweigh everyone else's fates, you know? And, well, it's been that way for millennia. You get used to it eventually. So I've entrusted this task to you. Please, just do your best. There's no need to force anything.
Mia, life and death may be grave matters, but that doesn't mean a Chroma Face's heart should be silenced. Leave the hot pot banquet to me. I'll make sure you and your friends share a fun, warm meal together.
Okay. Then I'll leave it to you, Nikki. But there's actually one more thing that's troubling me. It's the real reason I asked Baiqiao Hall for help. One of my friends, Lan Cai'er, is even more rigid about character tokens than the Jiuhua Bureau. This time, Lan got the character of a dumpling-loving street vendor, and he really won't eat anything but dumplings for every meal. Last time I invited him for Hot Pot, he turned me down. But some of the others I want to invite have characters who dislike dumplings. It's a bit of a conundrum.
That is a tricky situation. But don't worry, every problem always has a solution.
You have an idea? That's wonderful! Nikki, I need to restock a few things, so I can go with you under the guise of buying supplies. I'll leave persuading Mr. Lan to you, though.
What a fine sunny day. Perfect for guests. Ah! Step right up! Step right up. How about a sprig of little daisies to embroider your pouch? Or a crimson plum branch to fill your whole room with fragrance? Oh, look here. The petals are still glistening with dew.
Lan, do you still have any rouge feathers left?
I'm sorry, miss. I only sell flowers and herbs here. If you're after rouge feathers, you'll have better luck somewhere else.
Alright then. One more thing. Lan, I'd like to invite you to a hot pot banquet with Auntie Meow and Candace. All of our friends, together again. What do you say?
Oh, Mia, I don't eat hot pot, only dumplings. If we're going to meet up, we can just go have dumplings instead.
You really love dumplings that much? You can't miss even a single meal?
It's not about love or hate. Dumplings, hot pot, it's all the same to me. But Chroma gave me a character that says I love dumplings, so I must only love dumplings. It's as simple as that. Honestly, it's not half bad. I never stress over what I'll have for my next meal, and there's no risk of eating anything out of the ordinary, because dumplings are the ordinary. It's nice.
I get it! You don't even have to think anymore.
Then what if we said hot pot is also a kind of dumpling?
What?
What is a dumpling? A tasty filling wrapped in dough. But consider this. The ancients once said, when cooking, one's heart must be open and their imagination free. Therefore, the wrapping can be dough, or it can be a pot. And the filling can be meat and vegetables, or the broth and what you cook in it. See? Hot pot is simply a free-spirited dumpling.
You're absolutely right. Who's to say the next dumpling a Chroma Face eats can't be some hot pot?
Really? We can be that free? But what if the Jiuhua Bureau finds out?
Even if they do, they can't find a flaw in my dumpling theory. And if they do, I've got an even stronger one. Meat can boil, vegetables can simmer, everything gets cooked in one pot. Everything, including dumplings.
You know, that almost makes sense. Alright, fine. Since you've gone to such lengths, I'll come. Who knows when I'll get another chance to see Mia again?
That's the spirit. Friends should meet up often and enjoy each other's company.
You're so clever, Nikki. Thank goodness you're here. Otherwise, I really might have ended up inviting everyone for dumplings instead.
All in a day's work. Now then, Mia, weren't there a few more friends you wanted to invite?
Yes. Could you visit Candace and Auntie Meow next? Then you can buy the ingredients from Shilao Tao. He's got the best deals.
Anything else I can handle for you, my good colleague? If you want to do everything yourself, I'll go find another job. I can earn a bit more from Momo's surgery fund. All right then, good luck. I'll look into this mask matter in the meantime. Don't worry, I'll keep making money too.
Oh, this is a surprise. It's been ages since I've seen a guest from the outside. So, young lady, what brings you to my stall? Are you looking to buy yourself a tasty treat?
I'd like to buy some hot pot ingredients, please. I'll need a good variety to feed about 5 Chroma Faces.
Ah, see, that's where things get interesting. When you buy from me, it is you who has to search for what you need. I don't simply bring it out to you.
Huh? What do you mean?
As the saying goes, walk a bit, run a bit, and the meal tastes twice as good. Every day I scatter fresh vegetables and goodies throughout the streets and alleys, and my customers must find them on their own.
That sounds exhausting. Do any Chroma Faces actually buy from you?
Don't underestimate me. When it comes to the freshest greens or the juiciest meatballs in the Wanxiang realm, no one beats my stall. Oh, don't worry. Your hard work won't be in vain. The one who finds their ingredients the fastest will get a nice discount on their produce. So, would you like to give it a try?
Nikki, let me handle it this time. With my agility, I'll snatch up every tasty treat in sight.
All right then. I'll wait for your triumphant return. job! Keep up the pace! No surprise here. For Momo, this game is a piece of cake. Mr. Shu's inventory is definitely not Momo's limit.
走过路过，不要错过。Wow! Such an agile little guy! Congratulations! This lot is on the house.
Great work, Momo. We're one step closer to helping out Miss Mia.
And here you go. Your ingredients are all packed and ready. Come again anytime, you two.
Step aside. Lift your paw. Move your leg. Let me sweep the floor. Wanxiang records are treasures that shine bright when clean and polished.
Sorry to interrupt, Auntie Meow, but could I borrow you for a moment? I'm Nikki. Mia sent us to speak with you.
Mia? Well, now that's a surprise. The last I heard of that girl was a century ago. Many, many character token draws ago. So tell me, what does she need from me?
She's been thinking about all of her old friends and wants everyone to reunite over a nice hot pot banquet.
Oh, hot pot, you say? Wonderful! Oh, that bubbling heat and spicy flavor. I just love... Oh no, wait, I can't. Oh, I'm busy. I'm still missing the last piece of my Wanxiang record collection. Those treasures are one of a kind in the Wanxiang realm. Just looking at them brings joy to a Chroma face's heart. But their greatest achievement is that they can record our voices. They're just so precious, and I've been collecting the whole set. But now, I'm stuck. There's one left, and no matter how hard I look, I can't find it. It's driving me nuts.
Don't worry, Auntie Meow. Momo and I will help you look. With 3 of us searching, I'm sure we'll find it somewhere.
Oh, Nikki, you're such a sweet, kind girl. I won't stand on ceremony then. The ones I haven't checked yet are just nearby. Remember to give them a good polish before you look. That's how you spot the real thing.
Auntie Meow, is this the one you're looking for?
Yes, that's it! That's the one! Oh, I swear, Nikki, you're my lucky charm. You found it in one go! I don't even know how to thank you properly.
You're too kind. Miss Mia just wanted to make sure you could still enjoy the hot pot feast.
Wonderful. Oh, I can't wait to see her again. And when I do, I'll make sure to go on and on about how incredible you both are.
Why won't anyone buy my tongue hulu? Huh? Wait, customers! Come on over, little lady. Try a skewer of tongue hulu, all freshly made by yours truly.
Sorry, Candace. We're not here to buy sweets. Mia sent us to invite you to a hot pot banquet.
Mia? Well, that's wonderful. It's been so long since we've seen each other. If she's hosting a hot pot banquet, I'll bring some tongue hulu along. Let's see. 1 skewer of starlight scallops, 1 of floof yarns, and my new creation, cloudtail koi tongue hulu.
Wait, what? Tongue hulu in the Wanxiang realm comes in these kinds of flavors?
Candace, no offense, but these are some pretty original flavors. They might not be the best gift for someone. Like those starlight scallops. They're as tough as rocks. They can't be very popular. Floof yarn makes nice clothes, but I don't know if it's even edible. And as for the cloudtail koi...
And if there's fish in it, it better not be candied.
By Chroma! Your advice is worth 10 years of snack-making experience. I thought anything coated in syrup could be tongue hulu, but it appears that is not the case. Case solved! No wonder no one ever came to my stall. Please, oh great tongue hulu master, tell me, how do I make proper tongue hulu?
No problem. Bring them over here. I'll sort them out.
Tongue hulu master? Between starlit plums and jade hoppers, which should I use?
Nikki, she said jade hoppers. In tongue hulu form? Ugh! Ugh, no thanks. If you're making tongue hulu, go with juicy, safe starlit plums.
And what about blings or wool fruit? Are either of those good for tongue hulu? I see. That's the true essence of tongue hulu. I finally understand. Thank you both, kind Nikki and Momo.
No need to thank us. Spreading the joy of classic tongue hulu is everyone's duty. We'll get going now. Don't forget the hot pot banquet, Miss Candace.
I'll be there. I've been feeling restless and drained with all the moonflare madness lately. That hot pot will do me some good.
Mia, my stove fell apart again. Think a little syrup will fix it?
Syrup melts with heat, so probably not. Maybe you could stew scallops with some Rouge Lotus. Remember the time I simmered them on low for 3 days? The broth got so thick the spoon got stuck and wouldn't come out.
Oh, that explains it. I took 1 sip last time and my mouth was glued shut. I couldn't talk for half a month.
Nikki, come here. Let me introduce you. This is my brother, Shi Gandang. Gandang, this is Nikki, the one I told you about.
Mia already told me everything. Thank you for all the trouble you went through with this hot pot banquet. If I weren't so tied up with patrol duty lately, I'd have come to help myself.
You're too kind. Helping others is what we do over at Baiqiao Hall. When we accept a task, we make sure to do it properly.
Regardless, you've done my sister a big favor. And that means I owe you too. If you ever need my help, just say the word and I will be there.
Whoa! You two really do sound like siblings. Were you really just recently paired up by pure chance?
Actually, a long time ago, Gandang and I were a pair of siblings who were down on our luck. We were begging for food and getting soaked in the rain together, with no place to call home. After a while, we became each other's homes. We'd still meet up whenever we could, if our new character tokens allowed us to. It really felt like I had a younger brother.
I feel the same way, character token or not. To me, Mia is my sister, and always will be.
You still call me your sister? Even if your character had nothing to do with mine? I used to worry you'd get caught by the Zhouhua Bureau for that.
No way, Mia. I'm a chromatic guard now. No one's going to arrest me.
In any case, being siblings with Gandang again is such a blessing to me. Especially now that I have grown a mask.
Mia, your blessings don't end there. Candace and Auntie Meow have both missed you dearly. They've agreed to come to the hot pot banquet too.
Really? I was worried it might be too much trouble for you guys. That's wonderful news. Nikki, a simple thank you doesn't feel appropriate. So I'd like to invite you to the hot pot banquet too. It's both my thanks and a welcome to a friend from afar.
I'd never say no to an invitation like that. All you can eat hot pot, here we come.
Hearing that gives me all the energy I need to get ready. See you at the hot pot banquet, Nikki.
Ah, that's so wonderful. Did you catch that, Nikki? When Mia and Shi Gandang spoke about each other, their light shone a little brighter.
How interesting. Does that mean that Chroma's scripts really help them evoke their Wanxiang power? And if that's the case, why has the formation of that power slowed down after so many centuries?
There must be some kind of interference going on. Instead of racking our brains over something even Chroma can't solve, maybe we should figure out what to bring to the banquet.
Yes, Candace and Auntie Meow are both bringing presents. We can't show up empty-handed. I remember Mia saying she wanted to craft armor using rouge feathers. Why don't we get her some as a gift? That way she can finish it faster.
That's perfect. I'll look for a few other bits and bobs too. I'll see you at the banquet.
Mia, we're not late, are we?
You're actually the first ones here. Gandang just finished delivering the hot pot base. Come on in and take a load off, won't you?
No rush. I have a gift for you, Mia. I heard you were short on rouge feathers, so we went to find some for you. Hope they'll be of help.
These are fine quality rouge feathers. Nikki, thank you. Looks like I'll have to bring out my reunion gift earlier than planned.
Wow, what beautiful wrist guards!
Nikki, you've helped me so much. I don't want to treat this as just another commission. So I made you these wrist guards. May they keep you company and ensure your safety on your journeys.
Mia, thank you. With your kind words, I'm sure my path ahead will be smooth.
It will be. Alright, go inside and sit down. It's getting late. I should start cooking. Gandang, keep an eye on the pot and call me back in half an hour.
Got it.
Huh? Mia, which ingredients take that long to cook? Half an hour?
You can't rush a hot pot, Momo. Each ingredient needs to cook for at least half an hour, or you'll end up with a stomachache.
Wait, Mia, you Chroma faces always eat hot pot like that?
Of course. Why? Is there a problem?
I would love to show you my way of eating hot pot. I want you to taste it for yourself.
Yes, Mia, Nikki's way is amazing. You have to try it.
Well, alright then. Please show me your way, Nikki.
Delicious! So good! Nikki, you're not just a tongue hulu master, you're a hot pot master too!
So spicy and refreshing. You know what? I want to try cooking like Nikki too.
I can't put my finger on it, but goodness, does this remind me of the good old days? Everyone sitting together, chatting, laughing, and sharing delicious food. It's so lively. I just realized I really like this kind of warm atmosphere.
Good thing Nikki talked you into coming. Otherwise, you wouldn't even have a chance to regret missing out.
Yeah, if you hadn't insisted, I'd probably be sitting at home munching on dumplings. Mia, Nikki, thank you. It's all thanks to...
Ah! His face! Is that a mask?
Is he not moving?
What in the world?
I'm I'm sorry, Nikki. I didn't want to drag you into all this, or make you worry about our problems. But at this point, I can't keep it from you anymore. You probably know that we Chroma Faces have been following the script given by Chroma, collecting the Wanxiang power to break the curse. But the curse is still here, and it's grown more powerful over the years.
So the mask is actually...
A symptom of the curse, yes. Another is entering into a state of stillness. Once in that state, only the consciousness remains awake. Some say they're trapped in darkness, some see fragments of their past. As for me, I see a bright place.
Conscious yet unable to move. It's like being trapped in your own personal prison. How cruel.
It's true. But even so, Chroma has never abandoned us. Those who grow masks are sent to the Jiuhua Pavilion to rest. In 2 days, it'll be my turn to go there.
Mia.
It's not like you'll never see me again. Besides, I heard the Jiuhua Pavilion is lots of fun. Once I get there, I'll be able to relax and enjoy myself. Don't worry.
No wonder Chroma sped up the character rotations. With the curse deepening, she must be trying to gather the Wanxiang power even faster.
That's right, but who knows if things will go as planned or not.
Hotpot might fill our bellies, but thinking of Mia's situation leaves my heart feeling empty. No, we still have one more task left. Time to pull ourselves together. Nikki, let's go find Won't Change My Name until I join the Jiuhua Bureau and help them escape that nightmare.
Can't pass the Jiuhua Bureau exam.
Won't change your name until you join the Jiuhua Bureau?
Huh? That's the alias I used on the request form. Don't tell me you're...
Hello, I'm Nikki from Baiqiao Hall. This is my partner Momo, and my colleague Tanyuyo.
You're finally here! My name is Nightbloom, as in... One night's east wind adorns 1,000 trees with flowers. Pretty easy to remember, huh? If only my life could be as beautiful as my name. Even if I were just one among 1,000 flower lanterns, I'd still shine in the dark. But instead, I got this awful character. Now my future's pitch black. Speaking of which, what are your characters?
This one's a tough as nails part-time worker who's not too good at cracking jokes. And this one's a charismatic parade leader who gives the best compliments. And I'm, kid.
I'm so jealous! You only lost the right to tell bad jokes, and at least you get to be a cat. That's not so bad. I got an exam grinder as my character. And I have to pass the toughest test to join the Jiuhua Bureau. I'm officially on the Jiuhua Bureau's watch list, and it only took 8 tries. I was helping out at the lantern shop just a bit ago when the Chromatic guards caught me. They dragged me back for re-education. Can you believe it?
Are the Chromatic guards always that strict? You were just trying to balance working and resting, right?
They used to turn a blind eye now and then. Maybe it's because the full moon's near. Everyone's pushing themselves harder now. And once enough Wanxiang power's gathered, Chroma can finally put everything right.
Still, the darkness before the dawn always lasts longer than you think.
You're telling me? I overheard the Chromatic guards saying there have been frequent moon flares lately. Sounds like someone's stirring up trouble. No wonder every Chroma face is busier than ever these days. It's not like I want to fail the exams and make things harder for them. I just thought that once I passed the exam, the Chromatic guards would stop keeping tabs on me, and I'd finally have time to make lanterns again. What I really want to say is, once I get into the Johua Bureau, I'll reward myself a little, making sure to stay in character, of course. I want to do my part to finish the script properly. Please, you've got to help me. You see, I've got two weaknesses when it comes to exams. Physical tests and written ones.
As far as I know, the Johua Bureau has only 2 rounds. First the physical exam, then the written one. They really singled you out with those tests, huh?
Isn't your character supposed to be good at compliments?
For me, crafting is the most physically strenuous thing I've ever done in my life. But I'm really good at it. Last time, I was the Lantern Maker character, and I had the time of my life. I was this close to becoming a Lantern Master. It felt like a dream. If I didn't have to wake from it, Nightbloom's lanterns would have bloomed across all of Taiye, brightening every night. The written exam is even harder. The questions were really tricky to understand, and they had so many blanks for me to fill in. I kept getting distracted when I should have been filling in my answers, and before I knew it, I turned my answer sheet into lantern parts.
Well, you've got a few days left. That'll give you ample time to learn some light footwork and hop across a few Meihua pulls to impress the examiner. As for those rigid fill-in-the-blank questions, just memorize your mistakes and you'll be fine. Is there anything I can do for you, my good colleague? If not, I'll find another way to earn some Wanxiang coins. We need to build up Momo's surgery fund. I'll leave it to you then. I'll be sure to gather more intel in the dark while I'm making more money. Don't worry, I promise not to slack off, okay?
Yeah.
That looks so hard. Nikki, maybe you could go first and show me how it's done? You're so graceful, Nikki. I think I've got the gist just from watching you. Maybe I really can do this.
That's amazing. If I were the proctor, I would definitely pass you.
No proctor can jump and teach like Nikki. If I had Miss Nightbloom's long arms and legs, I'd want to try jumping too.
That's what they say. From great teachers come great students. But don't scare me like that, okay? All that speaking out of nowhere. And you're jealous of long legs now? Please. Okay, better let that thought simmer a while in all the wisdom I have inside me.
Momo doing a comedy double act. That's pretty impressive too. Looks like the physical exam is good to go. But to be honest, I don't feel as happy as I thought I would.
I just suddenly got a wonderful idea for a lantern. I could paint Nikki's graceful leaps on all four sides, so that when it spins, it looks like she's dancing in the light. Everybody will say, "What a dazzling lantern!" Ah, just imagining it makes me feel so happy. But I suppose I need to study for the written exam now, right?
Yes, the Chromatic guards caught you the last time you snuck off to make a lantern.
I know. We're not supposed to do anything outside of what the script allows. That's just the fate of, won't change my name until I join the Zhouhua Bureau. Huh. Still, I feel a lot more confident about the written exam now that you're helping me. With you, getting ready for the exam actually feels bearable. There's a cozy little spot near my house that's perfect for studying. Let's head there, Nikki. Here you go. All 8 of my failed exams. Nikki, could you go through them with me?
These are super easy questions for Nikki. These are super easy questions for Nikki. These are super easy questions for Nikki.
I don't totally understand it, but I think I have it memorized. More or less. Maybe I'm just not cut out for studying. If only I'd gotten Zhong's character instead.
Zhong's character? What's he like?
It's pretty much blank. I guess his character is more of a free spirit. But you never guess what he did. That guy refused to sit around. He went to Kongming Gorge and collected stones every day. There are hardly any chroma faces there. Only that strange Echo Wood. What a waste of such a relaxing character! If it were me, I'd have used all that free time to make hundreds of lanterns by now.
You really did get the wrong characters, huh? Nikki can't even tell corny jokes or cheesy puns. What a waste!
Thankfully, the next drawing day isn't far off. Here's hoping I get a character that suits me better this time. Anyway, let's focus on the exam first. Thank you both for helping me.
I'm Garen of the Zhouhua Bureau, here to conduct an inspection of Nightbloom's study progress. If your performance is unsatisfactory, I am required to take you in for extra training.
Just my luck. Garen is the strictest examiner there is. Oh, Nikki, I'm doomed. I think my life just flashed before my eyes.
Don't panic. Hello, Mr. Garen. We're Nightbloom's study partners. She really wants to do her character justice, so she's been very serious about preparing. She might be a bit nervous, seeing as this test came out of nowhere. But she's been much more confident in her performance when she's practiced with us. Could you possibly make an exception for her and let me present the exam questions to her instead?
I suppose that would be fine. Strange things have been happening lately, and I've got a lot going on. If she does well, that's one less thing for me to worry about. At key points, if she's stuck, well, give her a few hints during the exam. I'm in a hurry, so let's get started.
Tell us about the most memorable team experience you've ever had, Nightbloom. What goes into succeeding as a team?
I haven't had many characters that let me work with other Chroma faces. Oh, but when I was a lantern maker, we once made a grand lantern together. We drew up a rough sketch, picked a style, and moved on to making blueprints. I even built a simple lantern frame to help us visualize exactly what we were trying to create. Our success was thanks to everyone's hard work. We gave tasks to those who were best equipped to handle them. On the big day, everything was ready to go. After a few finishing touches and patching up here and there, bam! The perfect lantern was complete.
Sounds like the perfect team, Nightbloom. Though, the Chromatic guards may not be familiar with making lanterns. I know. Maybe they'll understand if you explain your process.
With the Johua Bureau Handbook phrasing, I think it means aligning all 9 colors to form different combinations of light.
Picture this. A client asks you to organize an event promoting the Wanxiang power, and they want colorful black as the theme. How would you do that?
Simple! I'd organize a huge lantern fair. All those lanterns floating in the sky and shining through the darkness would paint a picture bursting with color, while still being surrounded by night.
Nightbloom, try to express the spiritual essence of this event in more professional terms. They'll be more likely to approve your proposal if you give them more information.
Every lantern stands at its post, shining its light as they all come together to form a brilliantly colored night. It's just as Chroma taught us. Never lose track of your character, and complete the Wanxiang together.
If you joined the Johua Bureau and found there weren't enough employees and too much work, would you be willing to take on extra duties when needed?
But couldn't we just hire more employees? My character token says I should study for exams, not work extra after passing them.
The key to interviews is willingness. Think in character. As a Chroma face aspiring to join the Johua Bureau, would you offer to help out when things get busy?
Oh, of course. The Johua Bureau would be like a second home. I'd do my best to burn bright and light it up.
Nightbloom, what are your strengths and weaknesses? You're incredibly talented, so try not to be too modest.
My strength is definitely my craftsmanship. Everyone says my lanterns are wonderful. As for weaknesses, maybe I lack time management skills? There's just never enough time. If only I could squeeze in more things.
Losing track of time just means that you're a highly focused worker who wants every detail to be perfect. Let's try again. What are your real weaknesses?
You're right. Let's see. When I polish the bamboo strips for a lantern, I always want every single one to be flawless. Then, before I know it, it's done. I guess that means my weakness is being a perfectionist.
If you pass the interview and join the Johua Bureau, how do you see your future?
I would definitely spend my time outside of work making lanterns with all of my friends. Oh, and I would love to have my own lantern exhibition, if I ever got the chance.
Nightbloom, let's think about what you'll do at work before thinking about being off the clock. Imagine your career path.
In that case, I'd want the Johua Bureau to create a lantern-making department. I'd surely do an excellent job there.
Who says making lanterns isn't a great way to develop professional skills? I'm sure you've learned many workplace principles from lantern making, haven't you?
Yeah, I think everyone can see that the path of work and the process of making lanterns are the same. You've got to follow the rules, solidify your foundation, make sure to add the finishing touches, and then let them shine with purpose. Phew, thank goodness for your guidance. I can hardly believe I was able to answer so confidently.
Nightbloom, tidy yourself up. You're coming with me to the Johua Bureau.
Huh? Did I not answer well enough? Mr. Garen, I swear I'll study twice as hard. Please give me another chance.
I think you misunderstand me. You did well, and you're officially qualified to take the exam now.
She's all set. Nightbloom shouldn't fail for the 9th time.
But what if the examiner she faces turns out to be stricter than Mr. Garen, and she gets nervous and messes up the test?
Then let's hope she gets luckier with her next character, shall we?
Chroma ordered them to play their characters and gather the Wanxiang power. But what is this Wanxiang power?
Oh, it must be something wonderful. Those glowing marks on Miss Nikki's body are so warm and full of strength. There are just so many, possibilities. Oh, maybe the Wanxiang power just makes everyone stronger. Perhaps it's powerful enough to do all kinds of amazing things.
So, little Jade, since Nightbloom has been working so hard to play the character of someone determined to pass the Johua Bureau exam, has she become any brighter?
Now that you mention it, that is very strange. When Nightbloom talked about her lanterns, I saw faint glimmers of light appear on her, a little like Nikki's. Though, not many, and not very bright. But when she said goodbye to us just now, she went completely dim.
Huh? Does that mean her Wanxiang power is decreasing somehow?
But why? Nightbloom followed Chroma's orders and even gave up her beloved lantern making for now. How could her Wanxiang power be decreasing?
Between the moon, the Chromatic guards on high alert, and this decrease in Wanxiang power, this place is an absolute mess compared to last time. We'll just take things one step at a time. Oh, and Nikki, it might be best not to mention this weakening power to the other Chroma faces just yet. Until we figure out what the Wanxiang power actually is, saying anything could cause panic, or worse, trouble.
Agreed. Anyway, right now, the most urgent thing is to gather enough Wanxiang coins for Momo's surgery.
Right. Let's check on Nightbloom's exam results at the Johua Bureau later. Let's hope she passes without issue. We need good reviews, and our payment.
Night Bloom, your exam results are in.
They are? Wait, why are you here instead of the examiner? He said he was very satisfied with my answers.
Shi Gandan left in a rush, so I'll be delivering your results instead. This was your 9th attempt. You are well aware of the consequences of another failure, especially given your assigned character. Thankfully, you've passed. Congratulations.
Nikki, Momo, Tanyo-yo! Did you hear that? I did it! I finally passed! Thank you for all your help. Thank you, Chroma, and thank the heavens!
Congratulations.
No more exam prep at last! Finally, I'll have some free time. I can teach you all how to make lanterns. Then, when the festival comes...
Free time? You do realize that after joining the Jiuhua Bureau, you'll still have your probationary evaluation, monthly check-ins, quarterly assessments, and annual review, right? Here, this is your study packet for the probation exam. Learning never ends, so keep it up.
What? I quit! Ah, Chroma! Please don't be angry at me. I'll start studying right away.
Everyone bear witness. We're law-abiding citizens. Whether we're working, studying, or performing, we don't slack off. That moon flare has nothing to do with us.
Chromatic guards, come with me. We're going to help the sick chroma faces affected by the moon flare. It's happening more each day, and with more severity. Stick to your character scripts. If anything happens, report to the Jiuhua Bureau.
My headache is bad enough without having to read all these books, too.
That's rough. May you be reborn as a little kitty in your next life. No exams, no jobs, just naps and being cute.
That all sounds wonderful, but I think I'd rather be a little lantern-making kitty. After all this time, creating lanterns is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done. I'll definitely make a lantern to thank you for your help, Nikki. Never forget that you're the one who inspired me the most.
Deal. But tell me, do we really have to finish our assigned characters before we can chase our own dreams? You clearly love making lanterns the most, and you're so good at it.
Ah, so that's what they call a dream, is it? We Chroma Faces don't really understand that stuff. When we first came to be, we didn't even know how to walk. Chroma was the one who gave us our characters. It was only then that we slowly learned how to live. The idea of becoming a Lantern Master, that only came to me after I got the relevant character. Everyone's still trying their best to play their parts. How could I say that my own dream matters more? Anyway, thank you for all your help. This is the customer feedback form. I'll need to keep studying hard for my exams, so wish me luck, okay?
Now that the odd jobs are all done, we should head back to report to Ms. Jin. I just hope the Wanxiang coins we earned will be enough to cover Momo's surgery.
Hopefully, she'll be generous and give us some extra for the good reviews, instead of being stingy like that old miser, Mr. Spindle.
These records don't match up. Oh, more and more people are heading to the Jiuhua Pavilion. Looks like those debts will never be repaid. That's just great.
Miss Jin, we're back. We finished everything with no problems. Here's the customer review form.
You were quick. Looks like those 2 tasks didn't give you much trouble at all.
We've finished everything you asked for. Any news about that request of mine?
Tracing someone's past identity is already against the rules, And with the recent moon flares putting the guards on high alert, things have been moving a bit slowly. But don't worry, I committed to the task, so I'll see it through. Just give it a bit more time.
Moon flare. We ran into one too. And Mia's friend suddenly grew a mask while eating hot pot. Miss Jin, what exactly are the Wanxiang power and the curse?
Is that so? For the Wanxiang power, only Chroma could truly explain it. But the curse, you've probably noticed it by now. Every Chroma face on this island is cursed. While we don't really ever die, the curse follows us like a shadow. One day, your body just stiffens, a mask grows on your face, and eventually you freeze completely, like a stone statue. The worst part is that your consciousness doesn't fade. You're trapped in your unmoving body, aware of everything, day after day, suffering endlessly. And the abyss of the dark feeds on that pain.
The dark? So this curse was cast by the dark.
No wonder the dark essence is so strong here. I found an old record in the Stylist Guild archives that mentions something like this. At the end of the War of Heavens, the Dark tried to invade the border of Linlong, but was driven back by a powerful geomancer. Even though it was defeated, the Dark left behind a curse in this land.
Did the record say how to lift the curse?
Well, that's the embarrassing part. I lost that old book the last time I went to Kongming Gorge. It was already falling apart and full of scribbles anyhow. I could barely make sense of any of it.
Wait, I remember this story. That geomancer. She wielded the Wanxiang power.
Little Jade, do you remember anything else?
Geomancer. Geoman. Why am I so sleepy?
Little Jade? Little Jade?
This doesn't look good. We need to get little Jade out fast. Miss Jin.
You're still a bit short, but you're in luck. A mysterious client dropped something off at my shop in the middle of the night. Deliver this package to the area near the houses outside the city. The job pays well, and once you're done, I'll remove what's inside this little kitty's belly.
I'll make sure it's delivered safely and on time.
Because you worked so quickly, I'll give you a little tip. Your character token isn't just about the float parade. The Chromatic guards have their eyes on you. If you don't want to be escorted off the island...
Thanks for the heads up. Looks like break time is over, folks. Nikki, I'll leave this task to you. Once I'm done with things here, I'll meet up with you again.
This package is pretty mysterious. Someone just dropped it off in the middle of the night, offered a lot of coins for us to deliver it to a super remote place. What if there's something bad in there?
It is suspicious. But whatever it is, we should still follow the instructions and make sure it's delivered safely. Is this it?
Something inside feels off.
What was that?
It's coming from inside the box.
It's so painful.
Is it dangerous? Nikki, throw it away!
The moon. The moon!
That's right. That shockwave came from here.
It's that human again. The last time the moon flare happened was when she came to get her token.
Every time things happen lately, she's right there. Very suspicious. Seal off the area and detain the suspect.
Yes, Captain.
Wait, we didn't do anything. I'm only here to deliver a package from Baijiao Hall. I promise.
Miss Nikki? Captain, there must be a mistake. There's no way that Miss Nikki is behind this. Besides, things like this have happened in the Wanxiang realm for a while, long before Miss Nikki ever even got here.
Get out of my way, Shi Gandang. I don't care how many times this happened before. I only care about what's happening now. You know what's happening. The group draw is imminent and the collection of Wanxiang power cannot be disrupted. This human is the only suspect on site. Guards, bring her in for questioning.
We've been arrested.
But we were framed, Nikki! Why? None of this makes sense! That secretive client who never shows up, the package that emits sound waves, and now part of the moon has really exploded!
Little Jade's reaction to all of this was also pretty strange. It felt like she was affected by whatever was in that package. This has to be connected somehow. But we can't do any more investigating if we're locked up.
Nikki? Miss Nikki?
Shi Gandang? Has the case been resolved? Does it have anything to do with us?
I know you're innocent. You helped my sister, and you're good people. The Chromatic Guard shouldn't imprison good people. I'll help you get out.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You mean a prison break?
Yes. Just trust me. Once they uncover the truth and realize Miss Nikki isn't the culprit, they won't go after you anymore.
I hope so. What do we do now?
There's a hidden opening on the right side of the cave that leads to a cliff outside. Any other Chroma face wouldn't be able to cross it. Miss Jin said you're incredibly skilled, so I'm confident you can find a way through. I'll distract the patrols around here so you can have time to escape. If you can't get out, I'll find another way to help, okay?
Thank you.
Ow, ow!
Momo, are you alright?
My belly hurts. But I'm fine. I don't go down that easily.
I'm sorry,
Jade. Neither of you wanted this to happen. What matters now is getting you two separated as soon as possible. With the island under the Dark's curse, more and more Chroma faces are turning to stone. I'm afraid there might be something bigger going on behind the scenes.
And that character token has everyone's hands tied. No one can do anything.
That's why we can't stop here.
It went this way. Go!
Nikki, over here!
Tanyuya!
Come this way. I'll distract the guard for you. Head into the city. There are a lot of guards in the city. Be careful. We'll meet up over there later.
Okay. Looks like I'll need to disguise myself to sneak through.
Nikki, I can help you.
Stop right there! You! You look like you're up to something suspicious. Come to think of it, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
This is bad. Nikki, let's get out of here before he remembers. Looks like we'll need a disguise. Nikki, maybe you should try dressing in a way that makes people trust you more.
Stop right there! You! You look like you're up to something suspicious. Come to think of it, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
This is bad. Looks like we'll need a disguise. Nikki.
You there.
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
You look pretty familiar. Seeing you somehow feels comforting. If I weren't busy hunting down a suspect right now, I'd probably stop to have a good heart-to-heart with you. You calling me sir warms my heart, but I shouldn't waste your time. For your own safety, young lady, you'd better leave this area quickly.
Johua Bureau inspection. Huh? Those drooping eyes. They look a lot like the suspect's description.
Oh no! Nikki! Let's beat it before she's fully convinced. Looks like we need a new disguise.
Johua Bureau inspection. Huh? Those droop...
Oh no! Looks like we need a new disguise.
Johua Bureau inspection. Miss, please stop.
Oh, the Johua Bureau. Of course I'll cooperate.
Looking at the way you carry yourself, miss, your presence is truly remarkable. Every word and gesture reflects the grace of a float parade leader. You're surely someone of exceptional talent who works diligently day and night and pays no mind to the petty ruckus of the world outside. Rest assured, miss, we're doing everything we can to track down the fugitive. You're under our protection now.
We did it.
Well done.
You're not bad yourself.
There they are!
Oh no, they caught up again. Run!
Another moon flare?
So, they're not connected to this human.
Let's go to the new crime scene.
So, are we cleared now?
For now, yeah. No idea who that kind soul was that helped us out, but at least we've got some time to move. So, What's next, Detective Nikki?
Let's head back to Baiqiao Hall. We need to get little Jade out of Momo, for his sake, and figure out what's really going on.
Oh, look who finally decided to show up.
Miss Jin, about that delivery job.
It went perfectly. Smooth as silk. No issues at all.
Think you can fool me? I hear news faster than the Chromatic guards themselves. Letting you two work off your debt was already a bad deal for me. And then you managed to land yourselves in jail? You really know how to make trouble.
So you already knew.
Of course I did. I just got back from paying your fine to the guards. Do you have any idea how much I shelled out? So many coins! Can you believe it? And right after I finished paying, I heard you broke out of prison.
We've also already been cleared of any suspicion.
Obviously. Otherwise you'd still be behind bars and not standing in the middle of my shop. But even if you are cleared, breaking out is still a crime. To smooth things over, I had to pay another big bail fee. Out of pocket. Your previous wages barely cover the commission, but that bail money, you'll need to pay that back separately.
Money's not a problem. I'll work double. I'll keep up my duties as a float parade leader and help out here too, until it's all paid off. But please, Miss Jin, help get the Jade Stone out of Momo first.
Working 2 jobs at once. You might have some skill, but don't make promises you can't keep.
Don't worry about that. He can even handle 3 jobs if need be.
You really didn't have to say that.
Fine, fine. I'll be reasonable. But if you want to get that jade out, we'll need some special material first.
What kind of material? Where do we find it?
Kongming Gorge. There's something called an echo wood. Treasure hunters sometimes collect pieces of it and sell them to me. Its energy resonates with the little jade stone inside your friend. With it, we can use Wimtech to get the stone out safely.
Echo wood. What is it?
It's a massive, troublesome creature. They say when you get close, it fills your head with countless chaotic voices, enough to drive you mad.
So that's what it was. I saw it last time I visited. I think its sounds might only affect chroma faces.
Just in case, take this. It'll protect you. You're working for me now, so if something happens to you, I'll have to fill out a workers' compensation form.
You really think ahead, Miss Jin. Nikki, I'll keep making us money. Kongming Gorge is all yours. Be careful out there.
人都来看看。接着给我。
看怎么闷棍啊！$97,330, $97,331. Wait, pause the counting. You've come all the way to Kwangming Gorge? You must have a lot of questions and troubles! If there's anything I can help with, just say the word. Picking flowers, climbing trees, massages, counting how many rocks there are on Kwangming Gorge. Whatever you need, I can do it all!
Huh. That's an odd list of services.
Let me guess. Your script says, find joy in helping others, right?
No. The script I got actually tells me to do nothing and just wander around.
Wait a sec. Why does that sound familiar? Oh! Aren't you the one Nightbloom was talking about? So unfair!
Feels like when I try to do nothing, it just makes me more restless. And wandering freely doesn't feel so free anymore.
Exactly! I hate sitting around doing nothing. It makes me feel so empty inside. Only when I'm helping someone do I really feel alive. Even if it's small, I just need to do something.
Then, can you tell me where to find the Echo Wood?
Oh, so you got a treasure hunter character. It's not an easy one. You'll need to get close to it and dig up some herbs nearby. They say those herbs can cure the curse, though no one knows for sure. Anyway, besides guiding you there, is there anything else you want me to help with? Are you sure there's nothing else you need help with? Nothing at all? Then take this pouch grass. Let's go. It's all because my character token says wander the mountains and rivers, and Kongming Gorge is the only place that actually has both. I've been stuck here for ages. I've only ever met one treasure hunter, and he didn't even need my help. I guess it makes sense. Nightwind used to hide here and make lanterns. He would toss the lanterns deep into the gorge before the Chromatic guards could catch her.
Thanks, Jong. We can take it from here. If you go any further, the Echo Wood's voice might hurt you.
If only I were like that new treasure hunter. He doesn't seem bothered by the Echowood sound at all. Anyway, if you ever need help again, promise you'll remember me.
Don't sigh.
What? Who's sighing?
Wait, Nikki, Momo, you can't hear that? I think that huge thing is talking.
A what? Isn't it just a tree?
They said stone statues. They said the Geomancer, to guard Alinlang City, forged stone statues as conduits, channeling the people's Wanxiang power to repel the dark.
That's what Tan Yo-Yo found in the ancient records.
The stone statues had no thoughts, no feelings. Their shattering meant nothing. But one day, they became aware of pain, their sorrowful cries filling the air. Chroma heard their cries and gathered the stone statues' fragments. She bound them with amber, then wrapped them in wood and grass. This eased their pain, and thus we were born.
Those amberwood fragments Miss Jin asked us to find, could they be a way to heal you? Is that why you've been sighing? It must hurt a lot.
Nikki, we should talk to Miss Jin. Maybe there's another way to help them.
Amber naturally fuses with other matter, growing and shedding on its own. But the Chroma Faces use pickaxes to harvest it, damaging the stone statues. The lunar rapture left us unable to heal. And lately, a particularly persistent individual has been excavating all the amber. They've even stolen ancient texts.
Yeesh! Talk about greedy!
They say that treasure hunter is a strange one. After mining the amber, he heads deep into Kongming Gorge, where no Chroma Faces dwell. Do you think we might find him there?
If we return the amberwood fragments that were taken, maybe it'll ease their pain.
Exactly! They even said they'd share some of the amber from the fragments they collected to say thank you. With those, I might be able to finally escape from Momo's belly.
Alright, let's go looking.
I heard them say our voices cause Chroma Face's great pain. We share the same origin. We were born of stone statues. Therefore, we are forever bound in agony.
Wait, you're saying the Chroma Faces are also made of stone? Like you?
I'm sorry, Nikki. They're too tired to speak anymore.
Then we have to hurry. Let's find that treasure hunter and return the Echo Wood's healing amber.
Looks like there's been some Chroma Face activity around here. Let's go check it out. Maybe those stolen materials are here.
The Echo Wood said that the treasure hunter dug up a text. Looks like we found the right place. The writing's all scattered, but I can still make out Dark, Curse, Geomancer. Could this be the ancient text Tanyoyo lost?
We should take it back. Then we can laugh at him about it. Ha!
From all the beings of Linlang, draw upon the power of the Wanxiang.
Huh? Where did you see that written, little Jade?
It's right here. Just like your character token, Nikki. You can't see it, but I can. It also says chromatic colors, morning star, abyss. Huh. It sounds just like this women incantation I've heard before.
Little Jade, are you alright?
The sun, it's so bright.
The sun? Little Jade, that's definitely the moon above us. Nikki, don't tell me there's something wrong with my belly.
Momo, don't you remember? We also saw a really bright sunny place when we first arrived in the Wanxiang realm. What do you see? Can you describe it to us?
I can't remember. I don't know where it is. There were so many stone statues. It all felt so familiar.
It's all right. Let's put this ancient text away for now. We should take it back to Miss Jin. Or maybe one of the Chroma Faces can help us read it. Solar eclipse. It's not finished. But the Chroma Faces told us there have been more moon flares than usual lately, and that a chunk of the moon went missing during the last incident. These bows and arrows are ruined. Looks like they've been used plenty of times. But what would he have been shooting around here?
No matter how much I dig, I can't find any other buried stuff. Nikki, does this camp seem a little strange to you?
The last line says just that. Mine sufficient amberwood fragments to serve as the catalyst for controlling the cauldron. That's what the treasure hunter has been up to, right? Yet somehow, we haven't found a single piece of amberwood around here.
Wait, what if he's already carrying out his master plan? Solar eclipse? That must be why there have been so many moon flares lately.
No, we can't let the moon shatter.
If the moon breaks apart, the Chroma Faces in the city will be in grave danger.
We can't let that happen. We have to stop him. Momo, let's search nearby for any clues left by the treasure hunter. There's a Chroma Face over there. Quick, hide.
Discern its color and grain, then chisel. If I use that method to read the grain's direction in reverse, it should make the moon chip apart faster. I asked Bai Chao Hall to deliver the materials for the cauldron to cover my tracks, but it backfired instead. So strange. Those materials shouldn't have exploded without the amberwood fragments I collected as a catalyst. Harming others is wrong, and harming good people is even worse. If you've done wrong, admit it. If you know your mistake, then correct it. From now on, I'll get my own hands dirty.
Just like when the package exploded.
Just one more strike, and the moon will shatter. Then, I'll seal it inside my cauldron. If I hadn't read that ancient text, and hadn't entered that strange place, I would have been deceived by Chroma and the moon forever. Until I turned back to stone.
He wants to completely devour the moon. We have to stop him. Shigangdang?
Nikki, I'll hold this guy down with everything I've got. The rest is up to you.
It's okay. I can fix this. Maybe my craftsmanship isn't as good as my sister's, but I'll still fix it. I have to fix it.
Shi Gandong.
I can fix this. Back when I was a stonemason, when I first tried to sculpt a self-portrait me, I felt just as lost. Is this really what I look like? Should I smile, maybe cry? I finally figured out the hardest sculpture of all. How to carve a me that truly looks like me. I'm sure I'll find a way to devour the moon, too. If I could just take a bite, Mia could be saved.
Shi Gandong? Creating an S-Ling to devour the moon. How could that possibly save anyone? The ancient text says to gather the Wanxiang power to resist the dark.
But Nikki, don't you think it's strange? Mia always followed the rules. She lived according to the script. So why did she grow a mask too? Chroma only said the Wanxiang power could lift the curse, but when did she ever say what the curse truly was? It was only after I read that ancient text that I understood. We were stone statues to begin with, and the Dark's curse was life itself. Life gave us consciousness.
How could life be a curse?
If that's true, then when Chroma said she would lift the curse, she meant she'd turn everyone back into stone?
But ever since the moon flares began, the Chroma faces have been getting weaker. That's undeniable. There must still be some truths we haven't uncovered. You can't just devour the moon.
But Mia can't wait any longer. All I know is, when I finished my first sculpture, and when I first got to call her my sister, I was happy. Even if we are only stones. I want to live. I want to sculpt my own shape with my own hands. I want to take back our lives from Chroma. Mine and Mia's. If I can't devour the moon, I'm going to the Johua Pavilion to confront Chroma myself.
Shi Gandong.
He caused the moon flares. He said Nikki didn't cause them, and that she was a good person, so doesn't that make him the bad guy? Shouldn't he be stopped? But he's shining too.
We need to find out the truth before we decide what to do. We've never even seen Chroma's true form. We've only ever heard about her. She isn't going to be easy for Shi Gandong to find. Before then, we need to bring the materials back and perform the operation. Then we can get little Jade out of Momo's belly. That's the priority.
Yeah! Luckily, everything he dug up was spit out by the cauldron. Let's return these amberwood fragments to the Echo Wood, and have them separate everything.
fragments of broken amber. They say, "Thank you, Nikki."
I'm just glad they're recovering. Momo and I owe them thanks too.
It's as if some new memories have awakened within them.
Do they remember anything about the curse? Maybe they know if it's true that life itself is the curse?
All they can remember is Chroma once saying the Wanxiang power springs from life.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. One side says that the Dark's curse is life itself, and the other side says that the power that lifts the curse comes from life. Somebody's gotta be wrong here.
That question seems hard for them to answer, because their lives aren't whole. Their bodies were destroyed, so they can't even comprehend the vastness of heaven and earth. Their minds are so fragmented that they don't even understand how time passes. Chroma said they can perceive the Wanxiang, but they cannot give birth to the Wanxiang power.
Even I can sense how much they're hurting.
I think I understand why life is the curse now. The Dark gave the statues life, but trapped them within their stone forms. The true curse isn't life itself. It's the pain of being alive, yet unable to grow. It's the struggle against stillness. They've been imprisoned here this entire time, unable to make their voices heard by other Chroma faces. They must be in so much pain.
No, not anymore. Chroma has already repaired them, and you healed their new wounds. They're not in pain anymore.
But pain and suffering aren't the same thing.
They've been growing all along, Nikki. The worn straw sandals, the broken pickaxe, the fragments of masks used to pray for their loved ones, the lanterns blown away by the mind, and shattered statues. Amber wraps around these things, so we are also the memories of those who came and went.
Oh, is that what it means to perceive the Wanxiang?
Nikki, they say, we remember you, like the stars in the night sky. Those marks of healing are yours alone.
And I'll remember you too. I'm glad we met. Now that we've healed our friend here, we've just got one more surgery to perform. Momo, let's bring all of these materials back to Baiqiao Hall.
With a capable assistant like you, Baiqiao Hall is bound to become the biggest business in Zaiye. Too bad the Banquet of Bliss is just around the corner. Let's focus on the surgery first, shall we?
There's news about Li Dong? That's amazing!
Yes. If what you say is true, Shi Gongdong's plan was foiled, and the Wanxiang realm is safe, for now. We'll be able to uncover the whole truth once we find Li Dong.
You've lived in my belly for so long, and I haven't even charged you barbecue rent! Nikki!
Momo, you're okay! That's great news! Thank goodness for Ms. Jin's miracle hands, and the money we earned.
Keep that up and I'll report you to the Chromatic Guards for profit.
Speaking of the Chromatic Guards, in Kongming Gorge, we found the true culprit behind the moon flares. Shigandang. We should report him to the guards and have him kept under surveillance.
What? Another moon flare?
Oh, it hurts so much. I want to go home. I don't want this.
Why do you look so miserable? No, don't tell me, don't tell me. It's because you don't have my belly to protect you.
Or maybe this moon flare isn't like the ones before. Miss Jin, is there any way we can get to the Jiuhua Pavilion? Shigandang claims he's going there to confront Chroma himself. Maybe he's behind this new moon flare. Or maybe something really has happened to Chroma.
You want to go to the Jiuhua Pavilion? I swear that's nothing but a losing gamble. Still, Chroma's been missing for a while. They say she only appears during the Banquet of Bliss. And besides, your friend is there too.
Li Dong, has he also grown a mask?
He used to be the type who could throw an entire street into chaos, but ever since he came to the Wanxiang realm, he's vanished without a trace. I'd already suspected as much.
Ugh. Even though this trip will cost more than it earns, I'll take the job anyway. For centuries, we feared being trapped in these stone bodies, waiting for this very full moon. No matter how afraid we are, this has to come to an end somehow. Nikki, this mess is all our fault. We shouldn't have dragged you into all of this. And yet you stepped in with both skill and kindness. If you're still willing, I would like to lend a hand.
Thank you, Miss Jin. Actually, I feel like something has been drawing me to the Wanxiang realm for a long time. You're right, this is a mess. But because of you, Nightbloom, and Mia, I've truly come to understand. So it's not just for everyone else. I want to find out the truth for myself.
And me. You'll need a helper. You can't leave me behind.
Good. Then when the Banquet of Bliss begins in a while, the floats from the Jiuhua Pavilion will come to pick up the newly masked Chroma faces. When that time comes, return to Baichao Hall. I'll have everything ready.
Oh.